My parents were different, only I never knew, until I was much, much older. From birth, I only knew them as dogs. You see, my parents wore dog suits 24/7.
Alright, sure they did, pal. So a few months ago, I made a video on a channel that made true story animated videos. I say true in massive quotation marks because obviously none of them are true. My mum gave birth to a dog. My sister gave birth to a tree. Animated stories got me pregnant. Well, last time out, we looked at a video titled My Son is a Simp, which was actually very believable compared to the one we're going to be looking at today. I was raised by furries. Waffle, as we all know, furries don't actually exist. They're just myths made up by concerned parents to get their children to leave their rooms. I'm joking, of course. Furries are very much real. I've seen a pack of them walk around London before. I'm not joking. I was stunned. I didn't know what to do. I'd never actually seen one in person. I thought they were just like things of the internet. But there were like 10 to 15 of them walking right in front of me, and I didn't know whether to laugh or cry or ask, isn't it hot in there? It's the middle of July. But anyway, let's see what this video has to offer.
Hey, my name's Toby, and I had a bit of an alternative upbringing. My therapist said sharing my story would help with my recovery, so here goes.
I wonder whose job it was to come up with these video ideas. Because no one who lived through the trauma of their parents being furries is going to go to the True Stories YouTube channel to, I don't know, vent their trauma or whatever. But just imagine that. You're part of a normal family, or you think you are. Until one day you walk downstairs and your parents are dressed up as fucking foxes. I think I call social services. Also, imagine if people at your school found out your parents were furries. You'd be done out.
You see, my parents wore dog suits 24/7. Giant fluffy dog costumes that covered their entire bodies and faces. I never saw them without fur.
This sounds like the plot of a Criminal Minds episode. Also, I don't think that's what a furry is. Like, I'm pretty sure furries only wear their fursuits on special occasions, like furry conventions and funerals and stuff. That's just serial killer shit.
Actually, one of my earliest memories is of my ma, on all fours in the bathroom, saying, "You must never let anyone see your skin suit. Only take off your fursuit on Sundays to bathe."
I gotta ask this again. Whose job is it to come up with these videos? Like if it was your job to come up with cool, true stories on a channel called True Stories, surely you'd make them sound a little bit true. Not my mum wore a fursuit 24/7 and came into the bathroom on all fours and said, "Don't let anyone see your skin suit." Like, it really upsets me. Because this is not true and the public is being misled. It's so upsetting.
There were no mirrors in the house, so the only time I ever really saw my own full skin face was in the blurry, rippled reflection in the bathwater.
I really hate this video. I really do. I don't like it. I don't like this channel at all. Also, I don't know if I mentioned this in the last video. The crackle on these videos it's unbearable. I hate it. Like, please, 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 invest in a better mic. I don't know what you're using, like a £5 Logitech mic from Argos. Please upgrade it. It's really bad.
Ma and Pa told me it was illegal to go around in just skin suits. They made a point of drilling into me that we would be put down if anyone ever saw us without our fursuits.
No, the thing is, in the real world, that's actually reversed. Like, typically, you're more likely to get shot if you're wearing a fursuit. I really do not like this video. I don't like the way someone who actually knows how to animate has been asked to make this. I feel more content with them doing, like, animated Among Us porn than this. Like, it unironically would be a better use of their talent. So I'm going to move on to another video of theirs. How I make $3,000 a day. I want to make $3,000 a day. Do you want to make $3,000 a day? Of course you do. So let's give it a watch. But first, a message from today's sponsor who will help you not get tracked down by wrong'uns online. ExpressVPN. Interesting fact. Did you know the same company who controls half of online retail passively listens to your private conversations at home? What about the idea that a single company controls 90% of internet searches, runs your email service, and tracks everything you do on your phone? It's not very poggers, is it? It's pretty well known that at this point, big tech is more powerful than most countries are, and they profit by using your personal data. And it's time to put a layer of protection between your online activity and these tech giants. And that's why I use ExpressVPN. When you use ExpressVPN on your device, the software hides your IP address, something big tech can use to personally identify you. So ExpressVPN makes your activity harder to trace and sell to advertisers. ExpressVPN also encrypts 100% of your internet data to keep you safe from hackers on your network. It's so easy to use. Download the app on your phone or computer, tap one button, and boom, you're protected. That's all it takes. Not only that, it does it all without slowing your internet connection. And that's why it's rated the #1 VPN service by CNET and Wired. So protect yourself with the VPN I trust to keep me safe online and have done for years. I've been using ExpressVPN since well before I was sponsored by them, and they've never let me down. So visit expressvpn.com/memeulous to get 3 months for free.
Hey, I'm Devin. And before I tell you how I'm making $3,000 a day, I need to give you a quick little backstory about my hot twin sister.
What? Now, I don't have a sister, so I don't know whether it is normal to refer to your sister as hot. But I'm going to take a leap in the dark and say it's not. If you call your sister hot, you probably belong on some kind of register.
I've always been smarter than her dumbass, and now I've found a way to use my sister's good looks and thick booty to my advantage.
Prison, go to prison.
Now, the next part might sound a little weird, but if you could make thousands of dollars a day, I bet you'd do it too. Basically, I bought 2 of those little spy cameras that are advertised online.
I mean, you've got to weigh it up in your mind. A few grand a day or jail time? Because that's what you're going to get if you do this. Believe it or not, that's illegal. You're not allowed to do that. And for good reason.
Anyway, things were going smoothly until one night when Stella barged into my room looking like she was about to kill me. I know you're behind this somehow, you hideous freak.
I mean, if someone was posting my nudes online, I would do a bit more than just call them mean names like hideous freak. I think I would smother them with a pillow in the night.
So I ended up telling her everything, and even showed her where I'd been hiding the spy cams. She was shocked and completely disgusted. In my defense, I explained how I was making about $1,000 a day. When I showed her the proof, her jaw dropped.
He said in his defense, what defense? What? I make $1,000 a day of taking naked pictures of you without your permission. What?
Turns out Stella finding out about my little side hustle ended up being a good thing, because she begged me to let her be a part of it.
Surely if she wanted the money, she could just go, oh, I'm gonna go to the police if you don't give me this account. Like, my guy here has done nothing. He's just set up an account and spied on her. She needs to get a better business head on her shoulders. She could be the business and not just part of it. God, I'm so angry at these fictional characters.
In the end, I agreed to give her a 20% cut of the profits if she took the photos herself.
20%! 20%! 20%! You're selling pictures of her. You're giving her 20%. Bro, management's supposed to take like 15%. Like, just go to the police or tell your parents and get 100%. Anyway, guys, that is where I'm going to leave it for today's video. I hope you did enjoy. True stories. If you are watching this video, there's one thing I want you to take away from this. Buy a better mic. I honestly, I don't care if your stories are horrendously fake. They're quite funny. I don't care if they're fake. But the mic crackling, it's so bad. It really irritates me. And I don't know if there's just something wrong with me and this is just something most people can ignore. But it really, really irritates me and I don't like it. Please buy a new mic. They sound like they've got like professional voice actors on, but the mic is like, it's so bad. So please, new mic on the shopping list, do it. But if you're new around here and you did enjoy this video, then be sure to subscribe. Everyone is welcome here on the Memulous channel and it's free, so why not? You can always change your mind later. Also, leave a like and a comment. Those would be appreciated. And once again, thank you to ExpressVPN for sponsoring today's video, and I'll see you in a bit. Bye bye.